In the last 90 days, a silent signal moved through the private family offices of the ultra-wealthy. While the headlines told you to celebrate new stock market highs, the 1% were doing something very different. They were exiting cash at the fastest rate since the 2008 collapse. But they aren't buying gold, and they aren't buying Bitcoin. They're moving $4 trillion into a new invisible asset class, one that didn't even exist 3 years ago. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the shadow ledger of the elite and showing you exactly where that money is going. So why the sudden move? Because the math of 2026 has changed. Traditional banks are facing what insiders call a liquidity grab. With the Federal Reserve signaling only 2 more rate cuts this year, your savings account isn't a safety net. It's a leak. Institutional surveys from BlackRock and Goldman Sachs show that 74% of smart money managers expect a major market correction before year-end. And inflation isn't just about groceries anymore. It's about power. As the AI revolution enters its capital-intensive phase, the value of the dollar is being traded for the value of the picks and shovels that run the world. So where is the $4 trillion going? It's flowing into compute-backed private credit. In the old world, you lent money to a bank. In 2026, the elite are lending money directly to the hyperscalers, the massive AI clusters powering everything from your car to your healthcare. These are modular assets. They're scalable, deflationary. And most importantly, they generate 12% yield, independent of the stock market. While you're waiting on a 4% dividend, the shadow ledger is recording record gains from private infrastructure. And here's the part most people miss. You don't need a family office to play this game anymore. In 2026, fractional ownership platforms have opened the gates. You can now own a piece of the very data centers replacing the labor market. The strategy is simple. Move from being a consumer of AI to being an owner of its physical infrastructure. Because the gap between those who own the machines and those who work for them is widening. The question is, which side of the ledger will you be on? If you want my full breakdown of the top 3 compute platforms for 2026, check the first link in the description. Subscribe to stay ahead of the move. This is the Shadow Ledger. See you in the next one.